My name's Alyssa. We're here at the We Are Water event with the Water Knowledge Network, and we're talking about the importance of water. And, some of my first memories of water were the Minnehaha Creek. I just have these beautiful memories and trying to be quiet with nature and to be with the water. So the creek has always been really special for me because it makes me think of my grandfather.
Hi, I'm Naomi Nickel. I'm an ESI program associate with Friends of the Mississippi River, and I'm also a sophomore student at the U of M. I think more and more as I get older, I've realized how important water is to everybody and how often people are deprived of water and how we are often using water in a wasteful way. Because of that, water is only more important than ever, and conserving and respecting the water that we have.
My name is Yumi Kashihara. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm originally from Japan. I'm from a coastal town. I love water. I grew up with the ocean.
I grew up in Panama, and Panama is surrounded by two oceans. When I first migrated to the United States, I moved to Louisiana, where the Mississippi River flows all the way from Minnesota, and then I am living here now in Minnesota, so I feel like water, it's been such a huge part of my upbringing where I am today.
So my name is Aldrich Martinez Olson. I am from Chicago, but I moved to St. Paul for college. So my dad's hometown is this small town in Honduras called Triunfo de la Cruz. Whenever, I complained about having to swim or eating seafood, I used to be very picky. My mom and dad would be like, oh, but you're reason this is in your blood, you should enjoy this. You should enjoy bodies of water and the food that they provide you.
We talked about the watershed and sort of how water moves through the city, how it comes from the river and then it returns to the river, and just this cycle that we go through. And it makes me really think about how water does not have a boundary to it, and there is no place that the water just goes away. We have to be thinking about there is a return of these things, and be bringing back a full circle mentality on how we care about it and each other. So yeah, water is a teacher for me.
I think water is important in almost every culture. So many cities and civilizations have sprung up near rivers and near lakes and oceans, and I think that just shows how important water is to everybody.
The importance of water goes beyond what we can see and feel. It's an interconnection with the world, and it's just a resource for food and shelter.
So I kind of had to appreciate water in my own way. I was so disconnected. I just didn't see the point. And it wasn't until I got older that I really felt more connected. And little things like that had to be the way that I formed a connection with water.
My town is a fishing town. The relationship with the water, the ocean, have cultivated language that people use and the way people communicate. So I think that is really interesting to see.
My favorite things to do in water, I like to swim, I like to canoe, and I also just like to sit by, a river or stream and just watch it. I think it has a lot of benefits to your mood to just sit near water and in nature and just relax.
It's so important to be very mindful of protecting our waters, and obviously everything that ends up in the street will eventually end up in the creek, in the river, in a large body of water, eventually in the ocean. It's so important to be mindful and teach our youth how to take care of it and to protect it.